Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Phobie Sherina R, number 18, the part of the SIG MKN class, State Finance Polytechnic Stand. Well, the goal of this online presentation is to show you my informational essay about improving taxpayer compliance through a voluntary disclosure program. Let's start with this question. Do you love Indonesia? As we know, nationalism cannot be separated from discussion of love for our country. The idea of nationalism lies in doing our duty as citizens. One of them is to pay taxes on time. Tax is one of the sources of state revenue. Taxes are used for development, the appointment of the poor, and policy making. In Indonesia, there are many programs related to attempts to optimize state revenue such as fintech tax, crypto tax, and VAT. And one of them is the voluntary disclosure program. What is the voluntary disclosure program? The voluntary disclosure program is the government attempt to increase taxpayer compliance through the reveal assets and liabilities that were not listed in the annual tax return. This program is an HPP law implementation program that promotes tax. The implementation of this program is regulated by the Minister of Finance Regulation number 196 of 2021. According to the regulation, voluntary disclosure program is only valid for 6 months, from January 1st, 2022 to June 30th, 2022. Let's move to the graph. The graph shows tax revenue from the voluntary disclosure program. The graph shows the number of net assets, income tax payment, number of certificates, as well as taxpayer participation within the period of this program. The two graphs show that in January, out of a total of 6,181 taxpayers who took part in the program, only 476 trillion in net worth was recorded. However, until the end of the program, the realization of net assets and the amount of income tax increased steadily. The two graphs have grown since March. Up to June, net asset value peaked at 523.551 trillion rupiah, while tax payment total 53.436 trillion rupiah. The number of taxpayers and certificates both dramatically improved at the same time. The number of certificates increased from 70,379 to 253,016 at first. Meanwhile, there are no 204,154 taxpayers in total. Interestingly, the number of certificates is always more than the number of taxpayers. That is because taxpayers can participate in this program more than once. For information, this program will expire on June 30, 2022. Since the major objective is taxpayers' voluntary compliance, DGT does not have a specific income target for the implementation of this program. Reports on the voluntary disclosure program can be made online through the taxpayer's account on the website dgponline.pajak.go.id. And I would like to end this video with the greatest quotes from Richard Nixon. Make sure you pay your taxes, otherwise you can get in a lot of trouble. That's all from me. Thank you very much for being such an attentive audience. See you!